Realize that some of us as Kenyans, we are protesting, but we don't even know the roles of our governors, our MCAs, our senators. So the cycle continues. It's another vicious cycle. They'll come and mince the same lies as they did, and we'll be back in the streets shouting the same thing. So we need to fix this thing, and it starts with we as individuals and also the government on its part, because I don't see why the government funds civic education for them to teach us how to vote and not teach us why we should be voting in the first place.
All right, I like that point. So get informed, make sure that you know what you're doing before you get to the ballot. And finally, I'd like to hear from you, Moha. Let's close this with you.
When Mr. Wino talks about we wait until the next election, that's 3 years to go. That's politics of the ballot. What you want right now is politics of oversight.
Yes.
As civilians, we're going to take our civic duty very seriously from now on. And that's something that we've seen already. The other day on Twitter, we had two different simultaneous Twitter spaces on Wednesday, where one group was teaching people about the bills that are being tabled in Parliament, and the other group was teaching people, it's a group of young lawyers who are teaching people about the Katiba, the Constitution, and breaking it down in a very accessible way. So that's, from now on, that's the thing. We're still going to sustain this. We're reaching a point where we're going to make life very uncomfortable for politicians, and in a non-violent way.
Okay.
Let me just clarify that. So but the protest will continue. They'll be scarce, but they will continue.
All right, so we have to wrap there because of the time, but I did ask a question, what next? And I think the answer has been very clear here, that even if it's not on the streets, it's going to be somewhere online or perhaps at a debate like this, right? So I thank you all for participating. I did read somewhere that these protests were not so much anti-government, but pro-good governance. And I think this debate here has clearly illustrated that. Thank you all for watching.